Hello everyone, I'm Kapila here, your English teacher, and today we'll take up the poem The Quarrel by Eleanor Fergen. Now this poem is about a common act that often happens between a brother and sister. They often quarrel on issues that they don't even know how they began with the fight, why did the fight happen, and how long does that fight last, and how does it end. The poem is all about that. Now let's begin with the poem. I quarrelled with my brother. I don't know what about. One thing led to another and somehow we fell out. The start of it was slight. The end of it was strong. He said he was right. I knew he was wrong. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumbed me on the back and said, "Oh, come along. We can't go on all night." I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. Now, in the first stanza, the poetess tells us that she had a quarrel with the brother. How it began, what was the topic, she doesn't remember. But one small point or one small issue led to another, then to another. And slowly and gradually, the fight that started from a very light issue of argument maybe, it ended into a very strong fight. And he was adamant on that point, on that proposition, on that issue that he was right. And she knew that he was wrong. So the quarrel continued, and then came the afternoon. They started hating each other, but the afternoons, they turned black because nothing was happening there. They were not having any naughty acts, they were not having fun. So the afternoon turned black without the fun and the naughtiness that is there between the brother and the sister. The whole afternoon it turned black. Okay. And then it so happened that because it had continued long, suddenly his brother came and he thumbed him, he patted him, he put the hand on her shoulder like that, and then he told the sister how long would they continue the fight. They could not continue for the whole night, and he also accepted that he was wrong, and in saying so he really did the right thing. That is what the poetess tells us. Okay. Now, let us see the exercises. The first question deals with the explanation of two phrases. First is fell out and the second one is turned black. So, fell out means entered into a quarrel or a fight. And turned black means that nothing happened in the afternoon there. Okay, so no fun was there. Fun was missing out. Something was missing out from the afternoon. That is why it had turned black. It was really very boring. Now, let us come to the other questions. The explanation of certain lines is being asked in the second question here. First is one thing led to another. So now when the quarrel or the fight began, maybe the brother talked on one topic, then it was connected to the other by the sister, then the brother again connected it to the other topic. So this is how one topic led to the other and one issue led to the other, which intensed or made the fight much more stronger. The start of it was slight. The beginning of the fight or the quarrel was really very light. It was not a serious fight or a very intense fight, not a strong fight at all. The end of it was strong. But by the end of the fight or the quarrel had become really very strong and they hated each other. The afternoon turned black. Now in the afternoon, the brother and sister used to do mischiefs, they used to play, they used to have fun. Now because they had a quarrel and fight, nothing was happening and it was very boring. So the afternoon had turned black. Thumbed me on the back. So after a long time, when they did not talk to each other, the brother came and patted the sister on the shoulder. That is, thumbed me on the back. He thumbed the sister. Now we'll do a very exciting activity here in this exercise. You are supposed to write what all things you do when you have a fight between the brother and the sister, or with your brother you have a fight, or your sister you have a fight. What all things do you do, and what all do you miss? You are longing from inside, you want, oh, if we would have not had the fight, then we would have been doing this. So that you are supposed to jot down in certain points here. And also write a paragraph. How would you like to end up the fight that you would have with your brother or sister? How would you like him or her to come and apologize to you?